Hello there and welcome. Sometimes the things that sound the most complex are actually, well, they're beautiful in their simplicity. Today, we're going to explore a story just like that. A story about connection, about safety, and about a technology that works like an invisible bridge.
So picture this. It's that time of day, early morning. The city is just starting to wake up. You've got that soft glow from the streetlights on the quiet streets, and maybe you can hear the first coffee machine starting to hum. It's that really peaceful moment, right? Just before the day truly gets going. And this is where our story kicks off. See, it doesn't start in some massive humming data center or a cold server room full of blinking lights. Nope, it starts with a person. Just one person in a quiet room with a gentle light from a laptop screen on their face. So let's meet our main character. We'll call them Alex. Now, Alex isn't some tech wizard or a software engineer. Not at all. Alex is simply someone with a job to do. Someone who relies on technology to connect to their workplace. And that's the thing. Alex could be anyone. A banker handling sensitive financial information, a hospital administrator managing patient records, or an IT analyst helping others. Alex represents all of us who just need our tools to work simply and reliably. Alex sits down, opens a web browser, and arrives at a familiar login page. And right here, in this calm, ordinary moment, the most important part of our entire story is about to unfold. There's no drama here, no loud noise. It's just that simple, familiar sequence we all know so well, right? A username, a password, and a single click. It's a quiet action we perform every day, almost without a second thought. But let's just pause for a second. At this exact moment, as Alex clicks that button, what is actually happening? The most incredible part of this process is that it's completely invisible to Alex. You see, Alex's laptop doesn't suddenly whir to life or anything. Instead, it sends a small, quiet message. Think of it like a polite note, traveling silently and instantly across the internet. And the message is simple. It travels to the company's secure systems and says, in essence, "Hello, this is Alex. I have my credentials. Please allow me access to my workspace." That's all.
The company's system recognizes the request, verifies it's really Alex, and grants permission. And then, back on Alex's screen, something that feels almost magical happens.
Suddenly, the familiar work desktop appears. The same icons, the same files, the same applications Alex would see if they were sitting at their desk in the office. It's a perfect replica of their professional environment.
And here we see the secret. Alex's laptop isn't actually doing the work. It's simply a screen, a window. The real work is happening back at the office, on the company's secure computers. Alex's laptop has become the bridge.
And this is the crucial point. The applications, the files, the sensitive data, none of it is actually running on or saved to Alex's personal device. It's all happening safely miles away. So why does this invisible process matter so much? Because it creates a hidden layer of safety, one that protects both Alex and the company. Because the work stays at the office, the company's data never has to travel. If Alex's laptop is lost or stolen, no sensitive information is at risk. It simply means Alex can connect securely from anywhere, turning any screen into a safe window to work. At the end of the day, after Alex logs out, how much company data is left behind on that personal laptop? Exactly this much. Zero. Nothing. The window is closed and the connection vanishes without a trace.
So the workday is over. With another simple click, Alex logs out. The work desktop fades away from the screen as quietly and cleanly as it appeared. The bridge disappears.
So let's reframe how we think about this. The goal wasn't to move data back and forth. It was simply to allow for a secure visit to the office, all through a digital window. Let's trace that simple flow once more. Alex opens a device. The login sends a quiet request. A window to the office desktop appears. The work all happens securely inside the company system, and logging out simply closes that window, leaving no trace behind. This approach, often called the Citrix method, can seem complex from the outside, but now you know the truth. It isn't about confusing technology. It's about providing something very simple, controlled, safe, and calm access to the tools you need.
So if you remember one thing from our story, let it be this simple shift in thinking. Instead of moving sensitive files to your device, you simply visit your work where it lives, safely and securely.
And isn't that the goal of all great technology? To become so seamless, so reliable, that it feels invisible, letting us focus on what truly matters. It's never about the tool, it's about what we're able to create with it. Thank you for taking this journey with me.